they're using her death to pretty much exploit it for cash. Ashlee Jenae, basically, they're saying that she self-deleted. That's what the story is going on. So we're going to have to do our investigation about this particular case. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Ringo TV Reactions. On the case, Ashlee Robinson, also known on social media as Ashlee Jenae. Black men are being blamed once again for the swirler movement, the divestors. I see these type of cases all the time with these women. They call them influencers, where they live these glamorous lifestyles on Instagram. All their photos are photoshopped, beauty filters. I actually thought this was a dude at first because it's just some things about this story that's not looking right. First thought that come to my mind, possible transgender situation, possible, alleged. That's my first theory, that it's a possibility that the white man found out and decided to unalive said woman. That's my first thought. But I'm seeing the family setting up a GoFundMe. Now, you know how I feel about these things. The GoFundMe goal was set at approximately, let me go to the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe was set at $50,000. That's what they were looking for. It's at $61,916 raised. They haven't shut it down. Basically, the family is exploiting her death for personal gain. We see this happen all the time, guys. We're going to talk about this particular case, kind of break it down. This has nothing to do with us brothers. I don't know why a lot of the sisters are on social media dragging black men over this. We don't got nothing to do with this. You know what I mean? She decided she want to go get with the white man, and she found death. But the death is kind of strange because she was celebrating her 31st birthday in, I believe, Tanzania, and then she got engaged. You know, I was looking at the Instagram videos. It looked all like it's AI. Like everything on her page, it looked like it's AI. It don't even look real. Maybe the story is AI to keep us all distracted. Amazing, right? Let's see what the GoFundMe says. And shout out to everybody coming in. Be sure to hit the like button one time, guys. Don't even waste no time. As soon as you come in, hit the like button one time. So it says on the GoFundMe page, support the family of Ashlee Robinson, right? And it goes on and it says, many of you have reached out asking, how can you support our family during this unimaginable time? And we are so grateful for the love and prayers. Anytime I see GoFundMe's like this, right? First thing that come to mind is this. Ashlee is dead, right? So she can't come back. So why are people giving $61,000 to her family? For what? She's dead. Most of you won't even give your family $6 if they were in need. If your family had bills, rent, evictions, repo, y'all would not come together to help your own family. but you gave strangers $61,000 for nothing. How many videos do we have to do where we talk about these kind of cases? The biggest red flag that you will always find is the GoFundMe. The first thing I always go to when I'm dealing with these cases is, do they have a GoFundMe set up? If we can find a GoFundMe, that's the first red flag. Before we even talk about the white man, Ashlee celebrating 31st birthday, engaged, all of that stuff, forget all of that. Let's find out where the money going. Let's follow the money trail first. Who's stand to benefit? Okay. Is the white man benefiting financially? No. The family is benefiting. So now the question remains now is, who murdered this woman? Because they're saying that it is alleged that she was in a hotel room separated from the man because they had some sort of dispute. Now, in order for that to happen, because they claim that they separated them, in order for that to happen, they would have had to be fighting at first in the primary hotel room. They would have had to been fighting. Something had to go down. So what exactly could cause two lovebirds that are engaged and celebrating her 31st birthday to switch over into a dark place where Ashlee would want to end it all? Because, you know, the media loves to say somebody unalived themselves. First of all, based on what's going on in these streets, they're saying that Ashlee was the one who foot the bill for this extravagant trip, and that the white man is actually broke. So now that raises more questions. If she paid for this trip, that means that she's living a lie, because all on social media she was flaunting with the white man, throwing it in everybody's face like, yeah, you know, I found me a king. You know, trying to crap on the brothers. You know how that go. I don't really care about none of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That stuff don't move me. I see these type of cases all the time where you have the divestors, they get with the white man, they end up dead. And you're wondering what's going on. Now, did the white man kill her? Well, we'll learn as we continue our investigation. Right now, I want to focus on the money. Why is it that people are always so easy to bamboozle when it comes to these kind of cases? Y'all, the first thing y'all do is y'all give y'all money. It don't cost $61,000, right, for the family to do anything. If anything, they need to just prepare for a funeral. That's it. She's dead. When the family is asking for $50,000, that's a money grab. We see this happen all the time. So let me get this straight. Anybody that die needs $61,000? Everybody? I mean, look what happened in the case of Stephen Twitch Boss. We got to continue our case and our investigation with that situation, because the last time when I left off with the case of Stephen Twitch Boss, the Boss family set up what? A GoFundMe. And they claim that they were raising money in order to counteract what Allison Holker was doing with that book that she released. Okay, what have the family done thus far with the money? Nothing. They spent it on themselves, using Stephen Twitch Boss' death to rack in the dough. Do you understand? How many years it been since they got the money from the GoFundMe? It's not sitting in a bank nowhere. They using that money to take care of themselves. Because remember, they didn't get nothing from Twitch. Allison took all the money. The Boss family didn't get no money once Stephen died. Or, well, he didn't die, he was murdered. So now, when we look at what happened with Stephen Twitch Boss and how the family set up a GoFundMe and got money from that case, in the case here, we look at this one and it kind of coincides with the Shanquella Robinson case, where they also set up a GoFundMe to enrich their pockets. This is what they always do. They set up the GoFundMe to get paid because they know that you, the viewer, is going to be in your emotions, especially if she's black. A black woman, oh yeah, we got to give all our money. We got to give all our money. And we're not thinking. The family is using this money for their own personal enrichment. Let's read what it says. Many of you have reached out asking how you can support our family during this unimaginable time. And we are so grateful for the love and the prayers. Our beloved daughter, Ashlee Robinson, traveled to Zanzibar, Africa, to celebrate her 31st birthday and got engaged during what should have been a joyful and memorable trip. Just days later, she was found unconscious in her villa at the Zorro Hotel and was rushed to a local hospital where her death was confirmed hours later. What was meant to be a dream became our family's worst nightmare. As we grieve, we are also navigating an ongoing investigation and the challenge of being thousands of miles away while trying to bring Ashlee home with dignity and seek answers. This fund is in response to those asking how to help and will support travel costs, arrangements, and unexpected expenses during this time. Thank you for standing with our family. Harry Robinson and Yolanda Denise Endress. You're not supposed to send your money, guys. You're being played. This is a scam. I've seen these type of things happen too many times. I'm tired of telling you guys about these type of scams. Yes, the woman is dead. I get it. But when they set up the GoFundMe right after they die, they always use that same excuse of many of you reached out and asked, how can you support me? Well, if those people that reached out, all they had to do is just tell those people who reached out to send a cash app, and that's it. No, the goal was always to set up the GoFundMe because we see this type of stuff happen all the time. It's how people get rich. The GoFundMe was set at $50,000. Now it's at $61,000, almost $62,000. Why did they shut down the GoFundMe? Because they're trying to rank in as much dough as they possibly can because most viewers are dumb. It's just the truth, guys. You know? She went out there with the white man to swirl, and her world came to a crashing end. And I notice on social media, a lot of women are bashing black men as usual, blaming us, you know, for whatever reason. We always get blamed for these types of situations. It's unfortunate, but this particular case is it's a deep case because there's several things that are crossing my mind. The family is not really grieving. The family is playing their role right now. I believe the family is involved in her death. This could have been a potential ritual. This could have been a particular sacrifice. Because when you think about it, 31st birthday, engaged to be married in Africa, this doesn't appear to be normal. A person who is celebrating their 31st birthday would want to live. they would not want to take their life. It makes no sense, right? So let's just throw out the idea that she took her own life. Like, I'm not buying that, right? Because she went down to the trip to celebrate her birthday. Nobody goes down to celebrate their birthday to take their own life. That don't make no sense. Now, the white man in this case, he will be protected by the system because, again, he's white. So you know how that go, right? The white man always get protected. This could have been a situation where they're organ harvesting. We've seen these type of cases with the Janika situation, when she was pretty much locked up in a freezer. We look at the Shanquella Robinson case, even the Stephen Twitch Boss case. A lot of these cases, man, when they go to Africa, a lot of times, man, they be ritualistic type deaths, and they always spin it as they took their own life. Now, the first thing we have to think about is, where's all the camera footage, right? If you notice with this case, there is no footage. That's a red flag. That would mean that the hotel is involved. And again, this is overseas. So this is not like how it is in America. So a lot of these hotels can be involved in these kind of deaths. And it's like one big stage. Ashlee is said to have paid for the trip, not the white man. It is said that the white man is actually broke, and he was basically living a lie on social media, which is typical of what you see on social media. Like, all of these influencers, they're all liars, like, at the end of the day. Like, when you look at their Instagram pages, you always see them shopping in all of these Photoshop photos, AI photos. They look like they're traveling everywhere. And you have to think, like, what kind of job you got? Like, you're just all on the gram. I cannot stand these type of things when you see these photos, and they live these perfect lives, right? Yeah, this doesn't seem right. I believe that she was murdered, and they're covering it up, but I don't think that folks should be sending $62,000 to the family. The money is not going to bring Ashlee back. This is why you guys have to stop. Stop sending your money in every time a situation like this happens. You know what I mean? It don't cost that much money to travel, guys. The family is literally getting paid. They never liked her. They didn't even like her, guys. Let's look at a report and kind of find out what's going on with this particular story, guys, and see where we at with this. Let me see if I can pull this up, find out what's going on here. Let me play this tape. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Support the show. Let's go.
Growing mysteries surrounding the death of...
Hold on.
This morning, the growing mystery surrounding the death of an American influencer while she was vacationing in Tanzania with her fiance.
We just want the truth. We just want to know what happened.
The parents of Ashlee Robinson, known on social media as Ashlee Jenae, speaking with ABC Philadelphia station WPVI after learning their daughter died at a luxury resort in Zanzibar. It happened just days after celebrating her 31st birthday and getting engaged to her boyfriend, 45-year-old Joseph McCann.
She was happy. This is what she wanted. She was starting the next chapter of her life.
Robinson sharing the moment McCann popped the question with her more than 100,000 followers.
She FaceTimed me, showed me her ring. She's like, Papa, I'm happy.
But according to Zanzibar authorities, after hotel guests at the Zuri Hotel reported a romantic conflict between the couple on the night of April 8th, hotel management moved McCann to a separate room about a 10-minute walk away. Well, a few hours later, authorities say Robinson was found unresponsive in her room by hotel staff.
He killed her, guys. That's right. That's right. He killed her. Notice what it said, fam. Notice what it said. A lot of y'all didn't peep it. A lot of y'all didn't peep it, gang. Listen to the tape. Listen to what it said. He killed her, guys. He did it.
After hotel guests at the Zuri Hotel reported a romantic conflict between the couple on the night of April 8th, hotel management moved McCann to a separate room about a 10-minute walk away.
Hotel staff moved McCann to a separate room. He's guilty, guys. He did it. Case closed. Case closed. The white man killed her, fam. It didn't say that they moved her. It says they moved him. That means that he called. He called. Something went down in that room. He made the phone call, not her. You get it? He made the call. Yo, I need another room. I can't. We having our issues. I need a separate room. He did it. He's guilty. And based on what I'm hearing is they trying to protect him. I'm hearing they took a green card or something along them lines, but right now, the way it looks, that man killed that woman. Now, how did he do it? Could have been a drug. It could have been something that he put in a drink, which made her lose her mind. Because I seen one report. I don't even know if the report is legit. Talking about she hung herself. What? Why would you do that if you're celebrating your 31st birthday? You know how when these women go to these luxurious trips, girls trips, whatever. Who's going to a trip to hang themselves? It kind of go back to the Shanquella situation. Like, she was out there with the friends. They hanging out. Next minute, fights break out. She end up dead. Everybody go home. What about the girl? People don't go to these trips because they want to die. They went out to these trips to actually live their best life, celebrate, live life, enjoy themselves. It is what it is. This is not making sense, man. You don't celebrate your 31st birthday, then get engaged, then end up dead. That man killed the fam. I'm trying to see. We're starting this investigation right now, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of people talked about this particular case, but nobody's breaking it down like Ringo TV, right? When we deal with these cases, we make the content interesting for the viewer because we want to really find the clues. The way I'm going to be doing this particular case is we're going to review all the data, all the videos to find out what's really going on. We're going to find out more about the man, the white man. We're going to find out more about Ashlee to kind of put this together because I personally do not believe that she took her own life. I just don't know. It makes no sense. She paid for the trip. You don't pay for a trip and then go unalive yourself. That's stupid. Right? She posted on her social media that she's engaged. She was celebrating her birthday. Birthday celebration, engagement, luxury trip. You ain't doing all of that to unalive yourself. I'm not buying it. That woman was murdered. And the hotel know what went down. The hotel, remember Kanika Jenkins, when she got murdered because she was murdered. She wasn't drunk, just wandering around in that hotel and walked into a freezer. Nah. She was drunk, but they had something in her drink and they was luring her in that hall. And the videos that they showed us, a lot of that stuff was doctored. Because when I was covering the case with Kanika Jenkins, YouTube took down my video because I broke the case. I solved the murder. And they took down my videos and interrupted my investigation. And then other people started to steal all of my material. And YouTube didn't even trouble their videos when they stole my work. But I covered that case. She was murdered too. This woman was murdered. And the white man have something to do with it. But they're going to protect him. They're going to protect him right now. But eventually, as we crack the case even more, charges may end up being filed against this man. But I don't want to rush to judgment too quick, even though I believe he did it. I want to go through the process of examining the material. A woman that is celebrating her 31st birthday pays for a trip, got engaged, is not planning to end it all, especially when she have a social media following of people that look up to her as an influencer that, I guess, influenced Black women to divest or whatever the case is. You know, they have these type of groups where women follow her. They probably believe in her. Living these type of lifestyles, this upscale lifestyle. They're saying the white man was broke. I don't know if that's true. We're gonna have to investigate that to really find out, because maybe he got money. The family of Ashlee seems suspect to me too, because it could be an orchestrated effort between Ashlee's family and the white man working together. Now, the reason why we got to throw all of that stuff out there is because a lot of times we pick sides. You know, it's easy to say the white man. You know what I mean? The white man did it because obviously he was there, right? And nobody would question the family. Well, the family could be working with the white man. It could have been a ritual. It could have been some sort of blood sacrifice, because this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, guys. There is no way that Ashlee took her own life. I don't believe that. That makes no sense when you weigh the evidence. With all the evidence that we have right now, it would make no sense. That's like I just won the lotto for $20 million after struggling my whole life. I'm celebrating my birthday and I'm out with my family. But then I end up in a hotel room and the news media is saying I unalived myself. That's a lie. That's a lie. You just inherit 20 million, you're celebrating your birthday, and you out with your family, but you decide you want to take your life? No. Somebody did me in. So now the real question is, how much money did Ashlee have? What was Ashlee's net worth? What's her financial picture looking like? Because you got to look at motive. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be the motive? Why would the white man kill her? What do he stand to gain? How long were they together? All of these things we got to look at in the investigation. How long were they together? Was it a short-term situation? Was it long-term? Are there videos of him speaking? Or is he just this illusion of what women want? Rich, powerful white man. We got to find out more info to find out who this man is, where he come from. Maybe he got a dark history. Because I kind of glimpsed through her Instagram a little bit, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it's like all her videos look like it's AI generated. Like, it don't even look real. Am I the only one that could see that? It don't look right. You know? Yeah, all it takes is one argument, but why would they be arguing if she just got engaged? You know what I'm saying? Why would you be arguing For what? What is there to argue about? You know what I mean? What could you be arguing about? Like what would be the issue? It wouldn't make any sense. You said I believe they were swingers. Said that white dude was married to a previous black woman until 2021. Maybe he have a fetish for black women. What happened with that black woman though? Is she still alive or is she dead? Because if she's alive, maybe she got some info that we need. Because maybe she got the info that could put the clues together and let us know who he really is. Because you know a sister would talk. She'll tell you right away. It's just like if you're a brother and you get with a woman and you smash and it was whack, a sister gonna air you out to her people, her girlfriend. She's gonna tell her girlfriend that you was whack. You know what I mean? And if you're broke, she'll tell everybody too. So we're gonna have to do some investigation on who that woman is, find out what's going on with that. But let me listen to that tape again because there's a lot of information that is just not making sense with this whole thing, guys. A lot of stuff is missing. It just doesn't make sense. Let me see.
Surrounding the death of an American influencer while she was vacationing in Tanzania with her fiance.
We just want the truth. We just want to know what happened.
The parents of Ashlee Robinson, known on social media as Ashlee Jenae, speaking with ABC Philadelphia station WPVI after learning their daughter died at a luxury resort in Zanzibar. It happened just days after celebrating her 31st birthday and getting engaged to her boyfriend, 45-year-old Joseph.
Whose idea was it to go there? That's another thing. Was it his idea to travel there, or was it her idea? If it was his idea, there's foul play. It was his idea? Whoa. Wait a minute. See how my mind is going? We need some more confirmations. Was it his? So it was his idea to go there. He killed her. He did it. He did it, guys. It was his idea. That was a ritual. That was a ritualistic death. He brought her there for blood. He did it, guys. He did it. That's why I'm asking. Did she push to go there? Or did he push to go there? Oh, so he frequently visited. Okay. He was doing rituals. He was doing sacrifices over there. He brought her there to offer her up. He brought a woman there who was highly influential, right? A woman who was big on life, living her life, full of energy. And he lured her in only to kill her. That's what he did. He did it. He did it. He did it, guys. So we got to continue to investigate and learn more about this. He did it. He did it. Because he most likely was the one who called the hotel room and said, look, I need a separate hotel. I need a separate room. He probably already done killed the woman already. It ain't like they probably went to the room to find out why they fighting. He probably just called downstairs. Hey guys, could you give me another room? Yeah. All right. Come downstairs and get the key. All right, cool. Go downstairs and get the key. He go to his other room. She already dead. Put it together. She already dead. By the time he called, see, here's the thing. We got to find out. Did the hotel staff come to the room and walked in? Or did he leave the room to go get a key to a new room? If it's the latter, he killed her already. She was already dead. She ain't harm herself, gang. Come on, man. I ain't buying that. She's 31, young, successful, celebrating her birthday, luxury trip, hotel. She ain't going down there to unalive herself when she got to entertain her Facebook and Instagram. Man, stop. She was murdered, fam. He did it. You know? It says apparently the guy Joe was familiar over there. He's familiar over there in Africa, so he knew other women sneaking around while she was asleep. Facts. She was probably trying to chill, or maybe watch this, or maybe while they were at the hotel, he was out doing some extra curricular activity, and she found out, and that sparked an argument. Remember, they're engaged. So that could trigger an argument, because there's nothing else that could trigger an argument. So it's like, it could have been a situation where, because women have this intuition, like you guys, sometimes you guys be thinking y'all slick. Y'all be out here messing around, got yourself a shorty on the side, and you think your old lady don't know. Women already know. You can't fool these women. Women already know. As soon as you walk in the house, she already know where you were. Where were you? I was at work. No, you weren't. You were not at work. I could see it all over you. You got some new cat, some new cooch. Where is it? Where's she at? What's her name? I don't even know what you're talking about. You tripping. I'm tripping? I'm tripping, right? Okay, you just came from her house? Okay, so pull down your pants. What do you mean pull down my pants? What are you talking about? Pull down your pants. I'm gonna check. What the hell you checking for? See, a lot of you guys, if you just came from your other mistress' house and you bust about 2 nuts, if your woman tell you pull down your pants and whack you off real quick and you bust and nothing come out, you got, bro. You could thank me later, ladies. It is what it is. Sorry, guys. I had to, it is what it is, bro. But that's how they're going to find out that you pretty much was out there messing around, because if she checked and you ain't released no juice, you would definitely cheat. So now all the ladies know the trick. But yeah, I think that was the case in this one here. She found out from his phone, or maybe she seen something at the hotel where they were staying at and caught wind of him allegedly possibly being with some other woman on the side. And that sparked the argument. And see, one thing a woman don't want to know, it's like, it's one thing if you're on the low key, you got some shorty on the side somewhere and she don't have no clue. But when you're doing that in her face and she already know, and you embarrassing her on social media, everybody knows she engaged, and here you are messing around, that stuff gonna make her flip out. Ashlee probably flipped on this dude, bro. She probably flipped. Because if the hotel is saying that they separated them, she most likely was the one that was angry. It wasn't him that was angry because he got caught. He got caught cheating because he most likely got other women in that same area that he was linking up with. And for whatever reason, he did something to her and got another room so that could be his alibi. So when they checked, they were like, look, we were separated. I don't even know what happened to her. Look, she harmed herself. When really, it was him that harmed her. You see that? And it could be for many reasons, man. I mean, why would he put her to death, though? If you got caught cheating, I mean, what could be so bad? Like, okay, you argue, she flipped, it is what it is. But to put somebody to death, it had to be more to this, man. Had to be way more, guys. Way, way more. Something's going on, man. Let's play the tape. Let's go back and play the tape. Let me wind it back a little bit. Let me see. Make sure you hit the like button if you're new to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. We're gonna be doing a full investigation on this particular case. Shout out to Rise Above Anything for the $2 support. Says, I don't believe she took her life at all. Yeah, I don't believe she took herself out at all. Yeah, I don't believe that either. I don't believe that either, man. I don't believe that either. She didn't take her own life. It would make no sense. It would make no sense based on the facts. I'm trying to stick with the facts, even though I already done judged this man as being guilty. It's like my spirit is telling me that he's guilty, you know? But I still want to investigate the case and learn more about what's going on from the family, because the family is right now exploiting her death via GoFundMe. I need for you viewers to understand that. I get it. Some of y'all probably was followers of this woman. I need for you to understand, stop sending your money to the family. A lot of these families, man, anytime somebody die, first thing they want to do is set up a GoFundMe. Come on, man. If you're going to set up a GoFundMe, like, be reasonable. First of all, what is this woman's net worth? She could afford luxury trips, right? What is her net worth? We need to know this. Because if you don't know this, why are you sending money? She could have a bunch of money in the bank. So it's like listen, her family, listen, watch this. Ashlee may not even rock with her family, y'all. Ashlee may not even rock with her family. But when people die, family like to come out of the woodworks. Come on, y'all know this. Y'all got family that don't even rock with you. You got family that don't even like you right now. The only time they come around is when they hear you got something. You just bought a new car, all of a sudden family calling you on the phone. Hey, yo, bro, what's good? Hey, sis, how you doing? I just heard you bought a new car. So now you want to call me. I heard you just got a new house. Who told you? Susie, she told me that you moved out. That's the only time they want to call you. Right? So for all we know, Ashlee was successful and wasn't even rocking with her family like that. And now that she's dead, they trying to get money. But again, what do Ashlee have in her account? What is her net worth? Is she a millionaire? Is she just well off? Does she have a business? You folks that follow her on IG, Facebook, whatever, what did Ashlee do that you know of that made her money? You know? That is what you have to think about. Because she could be well off. Remember, she paid for the trip. The white man was a bum based on reports on social media that he ain't had no money. She paid for the trip. Guys, anytime, look, let me explain something to you. You got a lot of women out here that they're getting money. There's a lot of women that are getting to the bag. More than you brothers. Don't feel no way. But in today's day, there are some women that are getting to that bag, bro. And they could afford to take you out on luxury trips. No cap. You got some women. Matter of fact, if a woman is really, really feeling you, oh, she'll take you to a luxury resort somewhere. She don't mind paying if she feeling you. So if she could afford to do that, she had to have money in that bank. Right? So if she got the money, she should have insurance. Right? If she have insurance and she have bank, why would the family be setting up a GoFundMe? So that they can make money. Family could be cold, man. Family could be dirty, y'all. I'm serious. Let's go back to the tapes.
Speaking with ABC Philadelphia station WPVI after learning their daughter died at a luxury resort in Zanzibar. It happened just days after celebrating her 31st birthday and getting engaged to her boyfriend, 45-year-old Joseph McCann.
She was happy. This is what she wanted.
So let me get this straight. Somebody said, Lazy Money says she didn't have insurance. That's the crazy thing. Well, then she was not living this luxurious life. Again, guys, on social media, right? A lot of these influencers are fake, y'all. They be living these fake facade lives, luxury lives. It's all fake. Because if she was really living it up and she don't have no insurance, nothing, come on, that says everything right there, fam. But then again, that could just be a rumor, right? Maybe she do got insurance. I don't know. Maybe you're right, I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm just looking at what I'm seeing. This video that I'm looking at with the mother, she don't sound convincing to me. She don't sound convincing to me at all. Let me go back to the tape and do what needs to be done. Let's go.
5-year-old Joseph McCann.
She was happy. This is what she wanted. She was starting the next chapter of her life.
Robinson sharing the moment McCann popped the question with her more than 100,000 followers.
She FaceTimed me, showed me her ring. She's like, Papa, I'm happy.
But according to Zanzibar authorities, after hotel guests...
So the father said she FaceTimed him, right? She FaceTimed him and said she's so happy. Let's rewind that part back. Because this is not adding up. It's not.
Sharing the moment McCann popped the question with her more than 100,000 followers.
She FaceTimed me, showed me her ring. She's like, Papa, I'm happy.
But according to Zanzibar authorities, after hotel guests at the Zuri Hotel reported a romantic conflict between the couple on the night.
Hotel guests reported a romantic conflict on the night of April 8th. So the guests reported a romantic conflict. I understand conflict, but to add romantic conflict, this ain't adding up, man. This mean somebody was cheating. Romantic conflict means that the man was in a side relationship, a romantic relationship, and it conflicted with their relationship. Romantic conflict. That's basically what that translates to. Because the guests were able to pretty much notice that they were arguing over what? Him cheating. Do you understand? And she was flipping on him. Like, how could you do this to me? We supposed to be engaged. I'm celebrating my birthday. You really gonna do this on my birthday? Really? You really gonna do this to me? And the guests in the neighboring rooms overheard it. The neighbors in the room overheard it, man. Think about that, guys. Give me a minute. Let me go look for something real fast. Let's see. Romantic conflict represents the internal or external obstacles preventing two people from committing to each other or finding happiness. In fiction, it is the core tension, often internal flaws or past trauma, stopping a couple from achieving a happier ever after life. In reality, it involves inevitable disagreements over needs, goals, or values that, if managed well, can deepen intimacy. So, that romantic conflict, guys, have to do with fear, which means he was cheating on her. And it caused her not to trust him. And it kind of played on past trauma, which created an argument. And it put the relationship at a stop still, because now it's like, where do we go from here now that I know this information about you? You know? That man was messing around on the side. Yep. Disagreements over finances, career, properties, priorities, or child rearing. Whatever argument they had, I think that woman was already dead when that man got another room. She could have been already dead because he was the one that was able to get the second room. Him, not her. How come she didn't leave? How come she didn't get another room and leave him there? Because he was the one that called, guys. She was flipping on him. So he was like, look, I'm going to call them so that could be my alibi that I left. I don't know what she did after I left the room. But the thing is, if the hotel staff wasn't at the main room, if they were there when she was alive, let's say if the hotel staff came to the room to deal with whatever disagreement, whatever argument, and saw that she was alive, and then he left and the hotel staff was still there, then we can't really tie him to her death because he left. But now, if he left the room, went downstairs to go get a key, and nobody went upstairs to check on her, and there's no cameras in the hall, cameras. There got to be a camera in the hallway, right? It's a hotel, luxury. Luxury hotels have luxury cameras. We need that footage ASAP. They had footage of Kanika Jenkins walking through the hallway, right? Okay, why are they hiding the footage? Why are they hiding the footage, y'all? Come on now. They hiding the footage. It's a luxury hotel, so cameras are everywhere. Yeah. Where the tapes at? We need footage. Yeah, maybe the guy is rich, because people say he's broke or whatever. It is what it is. I doubt that he was broke. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna be with that dude if he broke. Remember, she's all about lifestyle, swirling. It is what it is. They know how to pick and choose what man they trying to deal with. But word on the street is that she paid for the trip and whatnot. So here's another thing. Because she got engaged, right? She said that she FaceTimed the dad and showed him the ring. Who got the ring? Did he get the ring? Or did she get the ring? What say the people? Come on now. Who got the rings? Whoa, come on now. What? Ringo, the hotel owner, is white and apparently Joe's friend. He did it. He did it. He did it. He did it. He murdered her, fam. They covered it up. They covered it up, y'all. Yeah. They covered it up. See, the information that's coming in, guys, it's just telling us what it is. If the owner of the hotel is friends with the dude, bro, they did it, man. This is crazy. Let me go back to the tape.
McCann popped the question with her more than 100,000 followers.
She FaceTimed me, showed me her range, like, Papa, I'm happy.
But according to Zanzibar authorities, after
Wait.
hotel guest at the
Wait a
Zurich
minute.
hotel reported
It says that the white man popped the question. So the white man proposed to her. So that means he had to have the ring. Come on now. He popped the question. It said that the white man popped the question. So he had the ring.
Range, like, Papa, I'm happy.
But according to Zanzibar authorities, after hotel guest at the Zurich hotel reported a romantic conflict between the couple on the night of April 8th, hotel management moved McCann to a separate room about a 10-minute walk away. Well, a few hours later, authorities say Robinson was found unresponsive in her room by hotel staff.
Found unresponsive. One report says she hanged herself. This report has she found unresponsive. Make it make sense. Come on now. Unresponsive. Hotel staff found her unresponsive. Unresponsive how? On the floor laying down, or hanging from some balcony, or hanging from some ceiling fan? Which one is it? Make your story up. They twisting the narrative, guys. She was murdered. She was murdered. They murdered her. They murdered her and they covered it up. Period. The woman was murdered. She was young, successful, happy. She was engaged. Expensive trip. Nobody does all of that to unalive themselves, man. Come on, man. People got too much to live for. They don't got no time for all that drama, man. That man did something to that woman, bro. He lured her there for a reason. Now, this is where it gets creepy. Okay, the parents want to get her body back, whatever. They need to check to make sure her organs are there. They need to check. Make sure that all her organs are in her body. Because I'm telling you guys, this don't sound right. This don't sound right, fam. Shout out to Black Cloud for the 5. Says we stream, show some love. W stream, show some love. Appreciate you for the support. Ringo, the family said Joe isn't talking to them. Well, that's a red flag. Because here's the thing. If he's supposed to be so in love with her and engaged, he'll be cooperating with the family. He'll be calling them up. Hey, I'm here with you guys. I want to talk. I want to be there for you guys. If he's trying to duck the family, he's guilty. He murdered her. 100%. Watch this. Okay. Let's switch gears a little bit. Y'all remember the situation with the late Kevin Samuels, right? Put a 1 if you're familiar with the death of the late Kevin Samuels, right? I use this example all the time. Kevin Samuels was murdered, right? And it is said that he was with a woman on the night of his death. And he died on top of the woman, right? Now, that woman, based on a fake attorney on YouTube who claimed he was Kevin Samuels' friend, I think the dude is the damn devil, because Kevin didn't really have no friends. But that dude, once Kevin died, he was claiming that he's Kevin's friend, best friend, like good friend. He was telling all of us that Kevin was engaged with some woman. I forgot the name of the woman. Y'all probably remember her name. That's a lie. I don't believe Kevin was engaged. I believe that I believe somebody, let me see how I can word this. I believe that somebody that was close to Kevin connected him with a Spanish-speaking woman to kind of mess around with. But once Kevin was murdered, they made us believe this false narrative that he was engaged or about to get married. Why that woman that was with Kevin wasn't at his funeral? Where is she? If she was so in love with Kevin, why she wasn't there at the funeral? Why she didn't meet his mom, brothers, cousins? If she was supposed to be the woman that Kevin spent the last night with, why that woman disappeared once Kevin was dead? Look at that situation, and now look at Joe Schmo, how he's not cooperating with the family. He just want to leave and go about his business now. He don't want nothing to do with the family. How say you, Sway? So hold up. You were engaged to the daughter. You were with her on the trip celebrating. You had an argument with her, and now you don't want to speak to the family no more? You're guilty. He did it. He did it, gang. She was celebrating her birthday, living it up. That man did something bad to that woman. And he has some sort of connections out there in Africa somewhere. Somewhere. This guy got some real connections, bro. I don't know what kind of sacrifice that was made. I don't know what kind of blood ritual they did. But they did something dark with this woman. And they covered this thing up. But we investigating it. We're going to continue to investigate this story. Let's get back to the content. Hit the like button. Let's go.
The Zurich Hotel reported a romantic conflict between the couple on the night of April 8th. Hotel management moved McCann to a separate room about a 10-minute walk away. Well, a few hours later, authorities say Robinson was found unresponsive in her room by hotel staff.
Wait, what was that?
About a 10-minute walk away. Hotel management moved McCann to a separate room about a 10-minute walk away. Hotel management moved McCann to a separate room about a 10-minute walk away.
That's a room that's far away. They removed him to a room that was a 10-minute walk away. That's on the other side somewhere. Far away. That's his alibi. Do you see that? Why would you move him to another room that's a 10-minute walk? That's a long walk, bro. 10 minutes? It shouldn't take you 10 minutes to get to a room. That means that walk was on the other side of that luxury resort somewhere, bro. He wanted to get so far away from her because he knew she was going to turn up dead. He knew. Come on, y'all. A 10-minute walk? That's his alibi. I was nowhere around her, y'all. Look how far away I was. I don't know what she did. Man, listen to the clues, bro. The clues is in the tapes.
But according to Zanzibar authorities, after hotel guests at the Zurich Hotel reported a romantic conflict between the couple on the night of April 8th, hotel management moved McCann to a separate room about a 10-minute walk away. Management moved McCann to a separate room about a 10-minute walk away. Separate room about a 10-minute walk away. Separate room about a 10-minute walk away. Well, a few hours later, authorities say Robinson was found unresponsive.
A few hours later, she was found? Why was she found? How could she be found? Because now, watch this. Now, hotel staff went to her room, which means when they had that argument, nobody was at her room to know. She was already dead. That's why he went and got another room. He did it. He guilty.
Herself. I did. 2 hours later, authorities say Robinson was found unresponsive in her room by hotel staff, appearing to have harmed herself. I did receive a phone call from Joe.
Nah.
It was not really making sense, but he told me that Ashlee did something to herself and that she was being taken to the hospital, and that he told me that she was stable. After receiving treatment at 2...
So he called the parents. He called the parents, but now he don't want to talk with them. He guilty. He did it, y'all.
And that he told me that she was stable. After receiving treatment at 2 hospitals, Robinson declared dead on April 9th. Authorities say they're still questioning McCann and have confiscated his passport while they await the results of the medical examiner's report. McCann has not responded to ABC News' multiple requests for comment. No arrests have been made, and police previously told media outlets that McCann is not suspected of wrongdoing.
What?
Everything he said.
How could, what, whoa. What? How could anybody say that he's not suspected of doing anything wrong with no investigation? Nah, bro, this is a setup, man. Yo, when I tell you this is a setup, this man is guilty. He murdered her, y'all. 100%. 100% with certainty and accuracy. I'm telling you, that man is guilty. He killed her. He did it.
Results of the medical examiner's report. McCann has not responded to ABC News' multiple requests for comment. No arrests have been made, and police previously told media outlets that McCann is not suspected of wrongdoing.
Wow, he's not suspected of wrongdoing? That's crazy, man. How? This man looked guilty in the photos, man. He looked like a damn serial killer.
Arrests have been made, and police previously told media outlets that McCann is not suspected of wrongdoing.
Everything he said just wasn't making sense.
And the State Department confirmed the death of an American in Zanzibar, but would not comment any further. As for Robinson's family, they insist that she was not suicidal. They're now demanding that security video from the resort, saying it could help them answer questions about what really happened.
But they're not going to show the security footage. That's the problem. Because if the white man is friends with the owner of the hotel, you can forget about that footage. That footage is already done deleted. That footage is gone already. Notice the clues. The family said that their daughter is not, the S word. Can't even say those things on YouTube. But y'all know the word that rhymes with homicide, right? They said that she's not the type that would want to take her life. Same type of situation happened with, are we still alive? Hopefully. Lights just went out. Hold on, give me a minute. All the power just went out in the house, guys. Give me a minute. What the heck is going on, fam? If you're in North Carolina, I know you experienced this many times. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, guys. Shout out to everybody in North Carolina that have their lights shut off every damn minute. Give me a minute. Okay. Hopefully the internet is still there. Hopefully we're still here. Y'all got power up there? All right. Yeah, mine just shut off. I put it back on already. All right. Where we at? We at? Let me see. You said you cracking the case and they turned off the power. I'm cracking the case, they turned off the power. Nah, out in North Carolina, I'm in a rural area. And what happened is every now and then, not often, like all the time, but at certain times, you could say like probably once every month or two, the lights would just shut off and come back on real quick. I don't know why that happened. You know, when I lived in New York, we never had these problems, but out here it's weird. But anyway, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are talking about the primary topic that we're supposed to be focusing on right here is the GoFundMe. But we're kind of talking about the whole case, right? I'm going to investigate this case and do it thorough and break it down line upon line, right? Hold on, wait a minute. What's going on with this thing? Is the internet down? Let me use my cellular data. I don't even know. Give me a minute. Are we here? Put a 1 if we still here, because I think the internet is down. Because if the power go down, the internet will go down too. Put a 1 if we still here. Put a 1, put a 1, put a 1, put a 1 if we still live. Because the Wi-Fi in the house went down. So you know how the system is. The system got to reboot itself. So I'm on my cellular data. Okay, we still here? Yeah, they trying to shut me down, guys. So make sure you hit that, smash that like button. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, man. Still not back yet. Are we even back yet, guys? Are we back? Could you guys see me? You said it's no sound. There's no sound. Let me see. There is sound. Y'all can hear me. Stop playing. So we being attacked, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. They mad, bro. They mad that I'm cracking the case. They shut down the stream. We had about 400 and something people viewing, and they made everybody scattered. They made everybody scattered. So smash the like button so everybody can come on back. Tell your friends, come on back. All right? Because we cracking this case and they mad at me. I keep telling you guys, when y'all come to these shows, this is the realest content you will get on YouTube. Everybody else is fake. That's why they keep trying to shut me down. You have a responsibility to hit the like button. Hit that like button so more people can show up, because they try to interrupt me. They shut down the lights. They shut down the internet. Phone stopped working. I'm like, damn, I must be on to something. Who's protecting this dude? Who's protecting that white man? Because I'm telling you, he murdered that woman. And we're going to solve this case. Right? So now, let's get back to the content, man. Let's see what we got. Shout out to Black Cloud for the 10. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Says, stop playing. They can't stop you. Trust. Show love. Let's go. In God we trust. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. So let's get back to this thing, man. Let's get back to this thing. I'm going to keep that playing in the background just in case. I don't know what the heck is going on with all these technical difficulties, bro. My apologies, but y'all already done know how it is when you're speaking the truth. They always want to shut you down. Let's go. Okay.
While she was vacationing in Tanzania with her fiance.
We just want the truth. We just want to know what happened.
The parents her while she was vacationing in Tanzania.
All right, on her Instagram, we're gonna review these particular video clips, right? There's a video where you see a tiger, a lion, right? A lion walking, right? And her and the white man is together. That's AI, fam. That's AI, y'all. That's not real, man. That's not real, fam. I'm sorry. If y'all think that's real, think again. That is fake. So, this is what I'm getting, gang. Now, I don't know if anything, been removed from her social media, but if anything gets removed from this point on, that means he got access to her account. It could be, now, hear me out. It could be that a lot of the stuff that was previously uploaded to her account showing this wonderful relationship with this guy, it could be nothing but AI content designed to make you think that they were happy when she could have been in danger the whole time. She could have been in danger the whole time and had no access. That's why we got to comb through her social medias to really find out what's going on before it came up to this death. Because that image with her walking with that tiger and that dude, I'm not buying that mess. That don't even look real, fam. Hold up. Ashlee said he hacked their Wi-Fi at the villa. I'm telling you guys. Listen, man, y'all, I do this kind of work, man. I don't trust that dude. For all we know, this man been murdered her and set all of this up to make it look like this wonderful relationship. Because I'm not buying it. That woman did not take her life. She had too much to live for. Yeah, the lion is AI. That's why I'm saying, like, people believe all this stuff. You guys got to open your eyes, man. Because, you know, usins, we not walking around next to no lion. You know that, right? Usins. I'm talking about usins. Now, if you white, you know, white people, they crazy. They do all sorts of weird stuff. They'll go into a cage where there's a gorilla and be like, hey, buddy, how you doing today? Usins, we not doing that. We not going to be around no snakes, no gorillas, no lions and tigers. We don't do that type of stuff. You know? So when I'm looking at that video is fake. That's not real. So why would she post it? Or did he post it?
We just want the truth. We just want to know what happened.
The parents of Ashlee Robinson, known on social media as Ashlee Jenae, speaking with ABC Philadelphia station WPVI after learning their daughter died at a luxury resort in Zanzibar. It happened just days after celebrating her 31st birthday.
You don't just die at a luxury resort, guys. You don't.
Her boyfriend, 45-year-old Joseph McCann.
She was happy.
The mother said she was happy. If she was happy, she would not harm herself.
She was starting the next chapter of her life.
Robinson sharing the moment McCann popped the question with her more than 100,000 followers.
She FaceTimed me, showed me her ring. She's like, Papa, I'm happy.
But according to Zanzibar authorities, after hotel guests at the Zurich Hotel reported a romantic conflict between the couple on the night of April 8th, hotel management moved McCann to a separate room about a 10-minute walk away.
If hotel management moved McCann, that means that the hotel is involved in the cover-up of her death, guys. I'm telling you. How come they didn't move the woman? How come they didn't move her? If they moved him, that means that he called and said, I want to leave. Let her stay here. Why? Because she was the one that was flipping on him. At least that's what he wants us to believe. And he moved a 10-minute walk away from her room. Guys, that's a long time. That's a long walk. 10 minutes, that's the equivalent of me walking out this house all the way to the mailbox, all the way at the front of the community. That's a nice little walk. That's a long walk. You know what I'm saying? To walk from there back, I mean, I never walk, but you know. Why would you walk 10 minutes away only to walk back to find out that she's dead? He did it, man. or had somebody else go into the room and do her in, right? And make it look like she took her own life. If he got the money, he can pay for another group to go in there, kill her, hang her, do whatever. How could she do it? Guys, you just don't do that. People just don't unalive themselves. You know? And where's the proof of that? Where's the cameras? Where's the footage? We need to see it. All the hallway footage. We need to see it. We need to see him leave the room. We need to see the timestamps. We need to see if the hotel staff was there checking in on the woman. We need to find out this information. If they cannot provide this information, that means the hotel is involved. Just like the hotel was involved in the Kanika Jenkins cover-up. They were involved too. You know? You said he's worth 45 million. He probably paid them 1,000 US to delete her. And in African USD, it's worth a lot of money. Man, he did it, man. He did it. Ain't no doubt about it, man. But for what purpose, though? Is this what he do to other women? Because you got guys like this, man, weirdo, creepy guys that lure in women. And they go down to these places under the guise of, oh, I'm engaged, I'm with the love of my life. And then these women turn up dead, man. They turn up dead. Yeah, man. That man did it, bro. She didn't take her life, y'all. I don't have no doubts when it comes to that. She didn't take her life. He did it. And if it wasn't by his hand, he paid somebody to do it. He paid somebody to do it. Yes, indeed, y'all. Let me see something. I'm kind of looking around, just kind of checking in on things. Give me a minute. If you're new, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, hit the like button. Always hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Right? Let me see. What is this? Is this trying to find something? Okay. Come on, come on. All right. I'm on her page now, on her Instagram page. Just kind of looking around. And because like I said, I'm gonna look through all these videos to find more info. Because when you really do these type of videos, man, you can't rush this type of stuff. You got to take your time and break these things down. But I'm looking at her page, right, to find out when she started posting photos with this man. So let's look for that photo. Okay, so the first photo that I see was in November 3rd, 2025. You see her in a photo. Here's to forever is the caption under her post, right? So now they've been with each other for about a year and some change. You said Ashlee was also in a pic with Kevin Gates. So from that photo, like I said, I'm going to do a thorough breakdown of these photos. If he had, listen, if he had access to her social medias, I think he would have already deleted all of this stuff, because I don't think he liked the fact that he's in these photos. So to everybody, make sure you download or screenshot the photos that are on her page, just in case this material get taken down. I'm going to download everything after the live stream is over, so I'm going to have a full backup copy of her entire Instagram, because we need to investigate these photos. Photos tell a story. Photos speak. And normally, when people die, right, go to their social medias, you'll find all their posts. Sometimes their posts will give you a timeline of events leading up to their death. Sometimes their captions have like a message in it that would let you know that they're going through something. So we need to study her posts and see if her post shows that she's happy, that she's excited about life, then why would she harm herself? You know? Because I'm looking at these photos, and again, I don't see. Nah, man. Okay, they at the game. Let me see. Hardwood floors, soft life. Let me see. You guys have to learn how to communicate, man. Like, for real, for real. Y'all got to learn how to communicate, man. Because I don't know how long I've been out, and then all the information I'm sharing is being lost because y'all don't know how to communicate, man. Y'all got to do better with this communication, fam. Look, I am doing a live stream, right? This is a live show, right? You guys are on the receiving end. You have a live chat where you can communicate. If I'm out and the stream is all messed up, y'all supposed to be in the comments. Yo, stream is down. We can't see you. We can't hear you. Ringo, Ringo, Ringo. Get my attention quick. Because I'm talking. I'm thinking everybody hearing. I'm thinking everybody seeing. I don't even know what y'all miss. I just finished sharing a whole bunch of information. And I don't even know if you guys got it. See, here's the thing. People saying they did. Did anybody super chat? No. Why? You want to get my attention, you super chat. Yo, Ringo, yo, stream is down. Boom, I can see you. You ain't tell me. Nobody super chat. People too damn cheap. You can't super chat $2? Come on. Somebody said, why are you upset? Let me block your ass. Get you up on out of here. Bye. Of course I'm going to be upset, idiot. I'm doing a live show. I'm doing an investigation live. There's a lot of information I'm sharing, and as it going out in the air, it's not being recorded because nobody's communicating. You have to know how to communicate, right? Let's see. Something going wrong, super chat so it can pop on the screen and I can know. I'm not looking at a bunch of chats going down. I'm talking, I'm flowing, I'm in my zone. When something is wrong, super chat so I can see. Notice when anybody super chat, I stop and I read right away because I can see it. But the regular live chat, I'm not sitting there reading. How could I be reading a live chat and talking at the same time? I can't talk and read a chat at the same time. That's virtually impossible. But when I see a super chat, I can stop what I'm doing and say, let me give a shout out to this person here. Oh, shoot, the stream is not going right. Oh, snap, let me do what I got to do. All right? So it is what it is, man. Let me see. Let me do this real quick. Because they've been trying to shut down my stream the whole night. How many damn problems and tech issues we're going to keep having? Next time something go wrong, somebody super chat. Stop being cheap. Use your brain. Don't sit in the live chat going crazy. Super chat so I can see what's going on. Because if you super chat, I can fix the problem. Because sometimes all it be is me having to swipe up or go to the Wi-Fi signal and reset it real fast and come back and it'll be back on. But if nobody's saying anything, I could have been talking for 5 minutes. Speaking and sharing the whole time. Nothing's going out because nobody's using their brain. Damn, $2, bro? Nobody got $2? Wow. It's amazing. Anyway, I don't even know where I was at. Man. This is what I mean when you're distracted, bro. It throws you off. Because I don't know where I was at, what I was speaking on, what was the last thing I said. I don't know. This is why when people are in this show, you guys got to be taking notes. Oh, you was up to the part where you were saying so-and-so. That's the last thing we heard. You were talking about X, Y, and Z. And then I could jump right back in. You know? We were talking about them being in the hotel. If I'm not mistaken, somebody scan back and tell us. I shared so much information, guys, that this is what I just can't stand this thing, man, because I can't even go back and everything is live, bro. Live. It's live coming out live. So there's no going back. So anything that I said that was good information, you guys did not get. That's what's so frustrating about doing live streams, man. I feel like just doing pre-recorded videos, but I like interacting with the people, you know? Especially when you're doing a show like this. You said I was looking at her Instagram? Let me see. Oh, yeah. That's where we left off. So, did you guys see when I showed you the picture? Did you guys see when I showed you the picture? Did you guys see when I showed you the picture of her and the guy? Did you see that part? Oh, you didn't? Nah. What? So y'all didn't see it? So you guys didn't see the best part of the show. Do you know how much valuable information I was sharing at that point in the video? I was showing you guys that by the photos, it is proof that this man did something dirty to that woman. So I'm going to show you the photo again. It's so crazy, they don't want you to see it. YouTube, stop messing with my stream. I ain't violating no rules. I'm within guidelines. I'm doing my job. Stop suppressing my voice and my words, and I'm doing original content, doing investigative reporting. Stop doing that. You understand? Because I shared so much valuable information in this case, and for some reason, everything goes blank when I show the truth. And it seemed like anytime I'm doing these type of investigative reporting videos, there's always some nonsense going on. Right? Let me set this up again. Right? Let me see. Because I was saying that I'm going to use this as a thumbnail in the video. Right? I'm going to use this as a thumbnail. And for some reason, the video stream just went out. Let's see if it goes out again. Do you see that? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see it. Do you see his face? Do you see how he look? That does not look like a man that cares about that woman. That looks creepy. It looks scary. And what I was saying, guys, before we got shut down, is that if you study all her photos, she was into him. He was not into her. She was in love with him. He didn't feel the same way about her. I was telling you guys, I was reading the comments before YouTube shut me down. I keep telling you guys, hit the like button, bro. Everybody, hit the like button. My goodness, bro. You got 350 something people viewing, only 200 likes. Tell these people all the time, hit the like button. They don't hit the like button. And y'all wondering why we keep getting shut down. You guys are the algorithm. You got to tell YouTube, we like this content by hitting the like button. When you don't hit the like button, you're telling YouTube, we don't like the content. Nobody's breaking it down, fam. Nobody's breaking this video down like me. Nobody on YouTube. No one. I do investigative reporting based on this. And again, I'm warning everybody. If something goes on with the stream, somebody super chat and let me know. Always super chat and let me know. Because that's the only way I'm going to see it. Because while I'm talking, I am flowing. You cannot, listen, when a bus driver's driving, what do they always tell you? Don't have conversations with the driver while he's driving. Well, I'm driving. So if I'm driving, I'm speaking. So I can't be watching a live chat while talking. I got to stop, then look. Right? Okay. Before we got cut off, I was showing you guys the comments on her Instagram. People in the comments were like, he had the scariest look, to be honest. And people was like, yes, especially the last picture. You know? He got evil eyes, they were saying. Like he's up to something dirty. The way she's hugging on him, she likes him. But he got ulterior motives. You could tell that he's up to something. He's up to something, man. Come on now. That's why we're going to do a separate video, guys, where we talk about the photos. The photos, the videos, all of that stuff. We're going to do a thorough examination of everything. Thorough. And be mindful, guys. When I say these things, be very mindful of other copycats. They like to copy off Ringo TV. Because nobody's doing this but me. And when they hear me say these things, they be trying to rush out there to beat me to the punch. Nobody could break down these videos like me. Nobody. So be very mindful of people that like to steal talking points, steal the things that I say. They want to take my clues and never react to my videos. Rather than them just react to my video, they take what I talk about and do a whole new video trying to make you viewers think that they're smart and intelligent when they're my students. So before we got cut, I was telling you guys that Ashlee was in love with Joe Schmo. She was into him and believed that she found a provider male who got money, who she could settle down with. And she was trying to show her social media community how to attract successful men, right? So she had everything to live for. She was not in a position where she wanted to take her own life. That's a lie. Do not believe that narrative that the media putting out there. Whoever this man is, they're protecting him. I'm letting y'all know that right now. And he's not going to get away with this murder. You're not getting away, buddy. Nope. We're going to do a thorough investigation of who you are. We're going to look you up. And if anybody got any more information on that man, you send all information to my Instagram at Ringo TV Raw, on IG at Ringo TV Raw. Send me everything. Anything you got on that man. Anything you got on that man, you send it to my inbox and I'll review all the data that you got and start putting stuff together. I'm going to do my own research, but if you guys got anything, you send it to the IG, right? And when you send it, don't expect me to have conversations with you. Don't expect me to have all this long talk behind the scenes. I'm not there for none of that mess. If you want to support the shows so we can get this thing popping, send what you got. Just that simple. You know what I mean? The only thing I do is I write people back and I say, thanks for the info. That's it. If there's anything important that I need, I might hit you back and I might have a brief conversation. I might send you a voice note to clarify what's going on. That's it. I don't got no time for long talking. I got work to do, right? So now, let's talk about that GoFundMe, because a lot of y'all donated money to the GoFundMe. Stop sending money to the family. I repeat, stop sending money to the family effective immediately. Don't send no more money, guys. Do not send no more money, right? You guys sent over $62,000 to the family. They don't need that money. They don't need the money, guys, because they're not using it for her. They're using the money for themselves. I've reported on these type of stories many times, and there's always a GoFundMe. The first thing I do when there's a death, when there's a murder, when there's an alleged person unaliving themselves, and I say unalive because on YouTube you can't say the S word that rhymes with homicide, right? You can't say that word. You get restrictions on your video. Anytime I do these type of videos, the first thing I look for is, did anybody start a GoFundMe? Once we can find that a GoFundMe was started, that is proof that the family is exploiting the death of their loved one for cash. We've seen this too often. I know emotions run high. I know that a lot of you ladies are very supportive of other women, and you don't hesitate like men. Men, we think logical. We weigh the situation out. We be like, hell no, we're not giving not $1. Women, on the other hand, they're emotional, so you react quick. This is why the Christian church, all of these pulpit pimps, this is why they're rich, because they take all the money from women that attend church. So don't send not one more dollar. Don't let your emotions move you. I am warning you. The family is using her death to enrich themselves. It's an easy money grab. Don't fall for it. It don't take all that money, guys, to travel. They don't even need to travel. All they got to do is work with the authorities over there, and make arrangements to bring Ashlee back. That's it. It don't cost $62,000 to do that. They don't even have to fly out. These people are trying to go on vacation, guys. They're trying to go on holiday. No. They can work and negotiate what they got to do right here in America. So don't send no more money. Matter of fact, go get your money back. Go get your money back. The family of Stephen Twitch Boss. They took his money. They took the money from the people. Did they use the money for what they said they're going to use it for? No. Is Allison Halker being dragged into court over the book that she published accusing Twitch of being a PDF file? No. The family is using that money to enrich themselves. Just like all those GoFundMes we see. You know? The family, listen, fam. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Look, I'm going to show this to you. It's in reverse, right? It's in reverse. I'm going to show you this thing so you can see it, right? Watch this. Give me a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Because a lot of y'all, man, y'all be playing games and y'all don't understand how serious this is, man. I'm going to do this thing so it's reverse, right? Now, look. You see that? The goal for the GoFundMe was supposed to be $50,000. Look where the number at. You see that? 60-something thousand. The goal was 50,000. It's up to 61,691. They're hustling you guys, man. Come on, man. How much times I gotta do these videos showing you guys? It's a scam. Families do this all the time. Every time a loved one dies, they set up a GoFundMe. We become emotional because we think, wow, you know, this is whatever, you know, it is what it is. I can understand setting up a GoFundMe because you had a man who was a father, he had kids, and he had a wife, whatever the case is, and you want to do something to make sure the family is taken care of, the kids, right? Okay, if you set up that GoFundMe, do she got kids? Are her kids being taken care of? There are no kids. So why are you sending $62,000 to her family? We don't know if she was good with her family. We don't know. For all we know, she wasn't cool with them. And I got proof. Watch this. I'm going to show you the proof right now. I'm going to show you the proof that Ashlee was not cool with the family. Watch this. I'm going to show you. Ashlee was not cool with the family. Watch this. I'm going to show you this stuff here. It's going to blow your mind. Y'all think I'm playing. When I do these investigative videos, I'm the best in the game. Nobody else does a better job. Right? Now watch this. I'm going to prove to you. Ashlee was not cool with her family. You see this photo? This photo is old. That's an old photo. That's not an update photo. You understand? That's old. That's not new. She was not rocking with her family the way y'all think. She was not rocking with her family the way y'all think. Let me see. Are we even here still? We still here? We good? Let me show you another photo. Watch this. Because these are the photos they put on the GoFundMe. Right? Now watch this. Here's a photo with the mom. Look how old that photo is. That's an old photo. That's not up to date. That's not a new photo. She was not around her family like that. The family is exploiting her death, guys. 100%. If she was with the family, listen, if she was with the family recent, we would have recent photos of her with her mother, her with her father, her with her siblings. These are old photos, guys. Old photos. That is not a photo of her when she was 30 or 31. You know what I mean? Or even 29. No. Those are old photos. You understand? I've been doing this kind of work for years, guys. I'm telling you. Ashlee looked like the type of young lady that went on her own, lived her life, did her thing. I'm not saying she wasn't cool with her family. What I'm saying is the family is making it seem like they were together. Ashlee could have went her own way. She's a grown woman, 31. She's out there living her life, and maybe she wasn't with her family as often as you think, or at least what they trying to portray. You know? Because when you look at her Instagram, when you look at her social medias, you don't see no family. Let me go to the Instagram page. Let me go to the Instagram. I'm on her Instagram page. There's no family. There's no daddy. There's no nothing, bro. No family members. Let me go to the video section. Maybe there might be family in the video section. Let me see if we see her with her mom. Nothing. There is nothing with her and her family, guys. I, Ringo TV, do not believe that Ashlee was cool with her family the way the family is trying to portray it. Nope. It's just like when Kevin Samuels died. They told us that some weird attorney on YouTube claimed that, oh, Kevin Samuels' estate went to his daughter. In my investigation, I found the daughter's Instagram. Now, at the time of my investigation, the daughter was underage, so I couldn't reveal publicly her Instagram because, you know, she was still a minor. They didn't want to do that out of respect for the family and so forth, and especially that she's, you know, his daughter. But I found the page of Kevin Samuels' daughter. She had nothing on her page with her father. No photos, nothing with her dad on her IG. After he died, nothing. No RIP, no I love you, dad, nothing. Right? So a lot of times when people pass on, people make you think the family was cool with the daughter or whatever, and it don't be that case, man. Ashlee was not cool with her folks. She was living her own life, and maybe they did not approve of it. Maybe they did not approve of it. She may have like talked to them long distance relationship, but I don't believe she visit her family anytime soon. She probably had a long distance relationship where they weren't really seeing one another the way they normally would, right? Because look, she contacted her dad, at least that's what they say, that she contacted dad saying, hey, here's the ring, I'm engaged. Okay, that sounds nice, but how often did she speak with her parents? And why the family all of a sudden now want money? You know? Don't get emotional. Don't get mad at me because I'm sharing this. I've seen this type of scam happen many times. It don't cost $62,000, guys. Come on now. So the family don't got money to bury their daughter? They don't got nothing, right? So Ashlee don't got no money in the bank, but she's taking luxury trips with a rich guy? So let me get this straight. Watch this. Guys, watch this. Put a 1 in the chat if you want the truth. Put a 1 in the chat if you want the truth and nothing but the truth. The truth and nothing but the truth, guys. What I'm about to tell you is going to prove that Joe Schmo took her out. If the white man is supposed to be rich, a multimillionaire, why would the family have to set up a GoFundMe? Come on. If he's supposed to be engaged and bought her a ring, surely he would respect the family and finance them to come out to where the daughter died so they could pay their respect. Surely the white man would fund the family. The family would not need to go to GoFundMe, logically speaking. His heart would move with compassion to take care of the family. But like, why y'all set up a GoFundMe? I'll take care of you. You don't got to do nothing. I'll cover the funeral costs. I mean, if that was going to be his wife to be, he would foot the bill. That's how you know he's guilty. And that's how you know that man didn't have a connection with her family and her father. Her father did not have a relationship with the white man. They never met each other. Joe Schmo never met Ashlee's daddy or her mama. Do you understand me? They never met. So the whole time Ashlee had a relationship with the white man, the family never met the guy. She was away. That's why I said Ashlee was not around her family the way y'all think. Because if they were, the family would have a good relationship with Joe Schmo to the point they won't need to set up a GoFundMe. Joe should be covering his fiance's funeral. Joe should be responsible for making sure that she comes back to her family to have proper burial. If he loved her, but he never did. You understand? Put it together. I don't want to hear none of you YouTubers copying off my talking points or anything. Just react to my video so the viewers know the source of where the information comes from. Because I do a thorough job when I break these videos down. If you got engaged, you bought a ring, right? So you spent money on that ring, right? Engagement ring, right? So if your fiance turned up dead in a hotel room by self-deleting, if you're a man and you got all this love for this woman, surely you would make sure that her family is good, at least to meet them. I mean, you never met them before, logically speaking. That's the least you would want to do for Ashlee. Like, damn, I never met your parents, but you died. This is a perfect opportunity for me to meet your dad, meet your mom while they're grieving, and I could be there with them. But he don't want to be around the family. He don't want to talk to the family because he's guilty, y'all. He's guilty. A man is supposed to face his fears. A man is supposed to go to the Father and face his fears and stand before him and be like, sir, I was going to marry your daughter. I don't know what happened. I just came down out of respect to face you. I know this may look bad, but I wanted to face you. I know we never met, but I'm here for you guys. Whatever you guys need, I'm showing face. I'm here. I'm not hiding from nothing. Y'all want to question me about anything? I'm here. I'm not running. None of that stuff. But if the man don't want to talk to the family, guys, he's guilty. He did something, guys. He did something. That's like my daughter is dating some dude, but the dude is scared to come meet me. If he's scared to meet me, I'll tell my daughter, I don't want you with that dude. I'm going to shut down that relationship. And if she don't want to leave him, then she got to get out the crib. Because I don't approve of that relationship. Because the dude don't respect me enough as a father to face his fears man to man. Come stand before me, young man. Face your fears. Come holler at me. You know what I mean? So why the white man didn't go to the father or make arrangements to visit the family, to fly the family out? The family should not be setting up a GoFundMe, y'all. That is all the proof you need to know that the family's hustling and that man don't care about Ashlee. He never did. What is Ashlee's nationality? Because I see in some of her photos, it looked like she have on like some sort of outfit that they would have on like during Labor Day. Let me see. I don't know what her nationality is, but She have on a carnival type outfit. Let me see. So she must be from some island somewhere. Let me see. Because she have it on in one of her posts from 2024. Anybody know? She's from the Caribbean. Okay, there you go. I know automatically. Once I see the outfit, I already know what that means. So she's an island gal. All right. So now we see the photos, we see this, we see that. Traveling, dinner, arrangement, beaches, resorts. That's the typical glamour lifestyle type content she like to post. There's a lot of people that like that type of stuff. I'm not into that mess. I think that it's fake, but to each his own. Now, let me click on this photo here and see what this is about. Wait, what is this? Let me see. Oh, it got music in it. I hate when it have music because I'm looking at a video of them. Like I said, I'm gonna break down all of these videos, man. Let me see. Some websites say the guy was in his 40s. Some say he's in his 50s. Looking at the guy, he looked like he's about 50, probably 51. He's not in his 40s. That man is not in his 40s. I'm 48. I'm 48. So there's no way this dude is younger than me. There's no way. I'm 48. This dude is in his early 50s, man. You're not fooling me. You know? A lot of times people be playing, man, like I'm providing the best content right now, fam. We should have 500 likes already. We should have 500 likes already. Because nobody's breaking the video down like me, fam. I give him 55. 55, 54, I give him. 55, 54. He's in his 50s. He's not in his 40s. He's not in his 40s, guys. He's not in his 40s. He's in his 50s. Guaranteed. You know? Let me see what else I can find on this. Another thing, you know, on social media, she go by Ashlee Jenae, but her name is Ashlee Robinson. So it's kind of interesting that she goes by this Ashlee Jenae. Now I get it. Sometimes people want to hide their government, but why go by that name? Why go by that name? It's like you're hiding who you are. You know? You're hiding who you are. There's a lot of information that's out here, gang. A lot. I'm kind of looking at some stuff here. Let me see. The authorities have said that Ashlee Jenae, a Miami-based influencer, was found dead in a Tanzania hotel days after her engagement. Died by the S word, right? Zanzibar authorities have said that Ashlee Jenae, a 31-year-old Miami-based lifestyle influencer who was found dead in a Tanzania hotel just days after her engagement, died by S word. TMZ reported the North Yaguja Regional Police Commander Benedict, whatever that name, Mapupajar, whatever, said that Ashlee died after allegedly hanging herself inside her room at the Zuri Zanzibar Resort on April 9th. I don't believe that. That's a lie. That's a lie, man. Come on, man. I'm tired, man, of every time somebody die, they always say they unalive themselves in a hotel. I'm tired of hearing this lie. It's a lie. How she hanged herself, guys? How? How does she hang herself, bro? Where's the photos? Where's the evidence of this? Where's the evidence? Come on now. Why they be lying, bro? Every time a black woman get unalive, they always cover up the story, man. We're tired of these lies, bro. I'm tired of these lies, man. It's crazy because I ain't gonna hold you. And again, I said it in the beginning. I'm now investigating the story. But in the beginning, when I first saw the story, I thought it was a situation where he murdered a transgendered woman. That's what I thought at first. But the more I'm breaking this thing down, the more I'm seeing foul play. This woman was into this man. She was into him. Remember, she's 31. So she's a young lady. He's an older man. She's a swirler. And it's like she figured she found gold. And then he unalived her. But for what? Why? Because she got mad? Again, when I originally saw this story, I'm thinking this was a transgendered woman. The dude found out, was like, what the heck is going on here? And unalived her because of what he discovered. That's the first thought that came in my mind. I researched it online. Lo and behold, people were saying the same thing that I thought. So it's like, it could, I'm not saying it is. This is all alleged. This is alleged. Now, the reason why I'm saying that, guys, is this. Don't get mad at me because we're doing a report investigation. A lot of you guys have to be careful with Instagram. There are a lot of transgendered women on Instagram posing as women, and they're deceiving a lot of you men into lusting. You're in the inbox. You're like, baby, baby, please. And you don't know that's a transgendered woman. You don't even know. And some transgendered women would meet a man and the man would be all liking her, but don't know because she haven't revealed that she's transgender. These guys start to catch feelings. There was a story that happened several years back of a man that was dating a woman, and he had all these feelings, all this stuff. Come to find out, he was never intimate with the woman in terms of, actual sex, but he received. She was singing on his microphone. I'm trying to keep everything clean, even though it's not even clean, but you get what I'm saying. She was singing on his microphone a couple of times. He takes her back to his house, proceeds to do whatever he had to do. Come to find out, the person was transgendered. He basically unalived that person, and it was a big story. You could go ahead and look it up. This was like several years back, because once he found out, he was disgraced because he had photos on the gram, Facebook. She posted photos, and everybody knew he was with the person. So once he found out, he unalived that person. That's why when I look at these kind of stories, I'm not too quick to just believe that it's an actual woman, because I've seen these things happen so many times. And a lot of times you have these influencers, these lifestyle influencers, heavily makeup, heavily processed photos, BBLs, Photoshop. It's just too perfect. And I'm 99.9% right all the time when I break down these videos, man. So it could be, and the family know, right? That's why she may have went by the name Ashlee Jenae rather than Ashlee Robinson. Do you see that? To hide the identity from people that actually know who she really is. Again, this have not been confirmed, so I'm not saying that Ashlee is transgender. All I'm saying is I'm just speculating. It could be. Right? Now, because this is happening today. Look at the situation with rapper Chingy. Remember rapper Chingy? He was with what's that transgendered woman, what's her name? Forgot the name, man. But I remember I did a video about her, and she was in Times Square, and all the guys were squeezing her butt and getting hugs. And it was a dude the whole time. Sydney Starr, there you go. Sydney Starr. Rapper Chingy and a lot of other rappers were messing with Sydney Starr, and the whole time it was a man. I'm the one who exposed that whole situation, and I found the photo of when before she, transitioned to transgender. I found the original photo and the birth papers and everything when she was a little boy. I found the photos and I aired that out on YouTube back in the early days on YouTube when the whole Chingy situation went down and he got exposed and everybody was talking about it. It was big news. So this type of stuff happens, guys. A lot of guys got caught out there. That's why I said when you're on the gram, be careful. Be careful, man. Don't stop thirsting. Because a lot of you dudes, I'm telling you, a lot of you dudes, if we were to go through your IG and you look at all your photos, who you following on the gram, chances is you brothers are following transgender women. I guarantee you. You following them. I'm telling you, be very careful. So we're going to continue this investigation, guys. I don't want to be on too long. I'm going to talk for a little bit and kind of break it down. Let me read a little bit more of what this article is saying. It says the hotel. Wait, I'm not even sure how you pronounce this name here. Let me see if I can. No. Mapujira, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name, my bad, said that hotel staff had already intervened earlier in the day after Ashlee and her fiance, Joe McCann, got into a dispute, the Citizen report. The couple even moved into separate rooms. Mapu said resort employees became worried about Ashlee's condition and contact authorities after she was believed to be at risk of harming herself. Why? Why would the hotel be thinking that? Because McCann told them that. McCann told the hotel people, I think you guys should check in on her because she might end up harming herself. That dude did it, bro. Why would the hotel say the resort employees became worried about Ashlee's condition and contacted authorities after she was believed to be at risk of harming herself? Why would they think that? Why would they think that? Why would the hotel be worried about Ashlee and not worried about Joe? Because Joe is the one who contacted the staff and said, I think you guys need to go to her room. Why, sir? I'm just saying, I think she may be at risk because she's talking to me crazy and I don't, I don't know. I need to check in on her. And when they checked, they found her hanging. Allegedly, that's what they say. I don't believe that, but that's what they say. It goes on and it says, the fiance, as it was reported, had disagreements, and later hotel management decided to separate their rooms. So the woman had her own room and the man had his own room. He said, according to police, Robinson was still alive when the officers were called. She was transported to a hospital where she died the next day. So let me get this straight. They told us when they found her that she was unresponsive and hanged. That she was hanged in a room unresponsive. So how is it saying that according to police, Robinson was still alive when officers were called? She was transported to a hospital where she died the next day. This stuff is not making sense, man. How is she still alive if she was hanging? That don't make no sense. If she listen, bro, the whole story's a lie. They're lying. If a person hanged themselves, they would be dead. They lost all oxygen. They would not be alive. So that would imply that right when whoever murdered Ashlee, the phone call went out. Y'all need to check on Ashlee, guys. But somebody already done hanged her. So by the time when the cops got there, they bust down the door. They were able to take her down. She was still alive. How? The timing is too perfect, guys. Somebody murdered her, and it was perfect timing with the call to the cops. If Ashlee hanged herself, she would be dead, y'all. She would be dead. Come on. She would be gone already. How could the cops come and she's still alive if she's hanging? So she's just hanging herself. Oh, I'm just going to wait till when the police come. I'm just going to hang right here till the police come. Police are there? Cut her down! Cut her down! Take her to the hospital. Oh, she's dead. No. Whoever did her in, they set her up so that she has a slow death, meaning they didn't want her to just hang and die right away. It was like an agonizing, slow. Because how you hang, guys, how could you just hang yourself and still be alive? Don't look at this like the movies, guys, where somebody's hanging from a chandelier and their feet is dangling. No, she would be dead. So this would mean if she took her life, she would have to take pills, then proceed to go hang herself so that her body can just limp over and she just lose oxygen and die. But she was still alive when the police came. So the story of her hanging herself is not making sense, guys. It's not making sense. Use your brain. Come on. It's not making sense because hotel staff saw her first, not the police. Look at the conflicting stories. Hotel staff saw her first. Then the police came. So are you telling me the hotel people took her down? Come on now. Their job is not to go touch the body. So who took her down? We need evidence. We need proof. I don't believe these stories, man. It's not making sense. How long was she hanging if she's still alive? That don't make sense. If your oxygen is cut off, bro, you're supposed to be dead. We're not supposed to be taking you to a hospital. Listen, they paint the narrative this way to keep us guessing and thinking, running around, trying to figure it out. And they're distracting you from using logic so that you can understand the truth. Use your brain. If a person hanged themselves, they're not alive, they're dead. They want you to believe that Ashlee was alive when they took her to the hospital. Then she later died. Well, if she was alive, was she talking? Or she was just unresponsive but had a pulse? They got to clarify this because it's not making sense. Because if she was alive and able to communicate, she could tell them what really happened. Oh, Joe did this to me. Joe put something in my drink. Or somebody came into my room and they attacked me. They're not giving us the information, y'all. They're not giving us all the info. You know? So it says that according to the police, Robinson was still alive when officers were called. She was transported to the hospital where she died the next day. What we know so far: the deputy commissioner of police in Zanzibar, who also serves as the deputy director of criminal investigation, Zuberi Chembera, purportedly said that the hotel management had received a report from a guest in room number 24 saying they heard an altercation coming from room 25. Didn't I say that earlier in the stream? That the next door neighbor in the hotel, those are the only people who could hear you. It can't be nobody else. Right? And what's so crazy, if we go back to the Stephen Twitch Boss case, they claim that he took his own life with a gun, but nobody heard no gunshots. I investigated the whole case. We got to open back up the case and find out what's going on with the family with that money. How nobody heard the gun? How all the neighboring hotel guests didn't hear no gun? And also, when Twitch was at that hotel, if you do your research and watch my older videos, it is said that majority of the hotel was empty. Now, how convenient that Stephen Twitch Boss goes to a hotel that's predominantly all empty to take his life, and up to now, they showed us no video footage of him even entering that hotel. Because normally they'll show you the man going to the front desk to get his keys, settle in, boom, boom, boom. They ain't give us nothing. Or even the Uber or Lyft driver driving him to the hotel. Because remember they said that he never took his car, that he left his house because he was mad about something, but no investigation was done except my investigation. Right? So it says the hotel management had received a report from a guest in room number 24 saying they heard an altercation coming from room number 25, where Joe and Ashlee were staying. The disturbance prompted the management to decide to shift Joe to room number 65, located about an 8-minute walk from their original room. Now remember, we read 10-minute. Now, wait, no, not 10-minute. Yeah, it was 10-minute, if my memory served me right. 10-minute walk. Now they're saying 8-minute. See how the story keeps switching up? Now watch this. Why? Watch this. Why the hotel management didn't call the police? If there was a disturbance, right? If there was a disturbance between a couple, what do you normally call that? Do anybody know? If there's a couple, they're engaged, and they're busy arguing and fighting, what do you call that? What do you call that situation? Do anybody have an answer? Domestic. Okay, let's call the police. Let's call the police. Why would the hotel separate them? No, you're supposed to call the police. The hotel is involved, y'all. The hotel is involved. There was domestic violence going on to the point where they couldn't stay in the same room. Come on, y'all. Where them likes at? I should have 1,000 likes on this video. They were fighting, bro. Hands were put on each other. That's why they had to separate them. The hotel was supposed to call the police. It was a domestic disturbance, fam. But they didn't want to call the police because they knew what they were setting up. They were setting the situation up so she could be unalived. They were fighting. The hotel's negligence didn't call law enforcement until it was too late. She may have already been hurt. She may have already been wounded, hurt, and needed medical assistance. That's right. Because it says the disturbance, notice, the disturbance prompted the management to decide to shift Joe to room number 65, located about an 8-minute walk from the original room. So the disturbance prompted management to move Joe to a whole nother room. Disturbance mean a fight, y'all. Why management didn't call the police? Just moving this guy to the next room, that's not going to help the situation, because if you move him to another room, that means you were protecting him. The hotel was supposed to call the authorities, the police. It's a disturbance, domestic. So we got to really crack the case and find out what's going on here. We don't just separate these two. So that right there is negligence on the hotel, because for all we know, she was hurt already and needed medical assistance and probably had no way of contacting her family. Maybe her cell phone was taken. We don't know what's going on. But somebody did something dirty to this woman. And I think the hotel have a lot to do with this, guys. I believe the hotel have a lot to do with this. So it says, before the incident, Ashlee had reportedly requested a charging cable from a hotel employee because she faced issues with her own. The employee was asked to return after 10 minutes, and when he did, he found Ashlee hanging from a clothesline. She was rushed to a hospital. Bro, they killed her, fam. They killed Ashlee, dog. Fam, they killed her, fam. They killed her. They killed Ashlee, bro. They killed her, gang. This is new news to me. I'm learning this as I go in the investigation. I'm learning this as I go in real time, guys. It says before the incident, Ashlee has reportedly requested a charging cable from a hotel employee because she faced issues with her own. The employee was asked to return after 10 minutes, and when he did, he found Ashlee hanging from a clothing line. She was rushed to a hospital where she died. How could that happen that fast? That don't make sense, because it says that the employee was asked to return after 10 minutes. Why would the employee be asked to return after 10 minutes? Who told the employee to return after 10 minutes? Her? That don't make sense. This is a mess, man. The citizen later reported that police in the Tanzanian islands of Zanzibar were holding Joe. His passport was also withheld. The local police said in a statement, according to the BBC, he was understood to be speaking to police as a witness. So we're going to continue this, guys. I don't want to be on too long. I got to get me something to eat. But if you're new to the platform, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. If you feel I did a good job, be sure to thumb the video up. Share a comment letting us know that we did a good job. If you want to stay tuned to this investigation, we're going to do more videos to break down this particular case even further until we find more. I believe that in this first episode, I pretty much cracked the case already, guys. Like literally, the case has been cracked already. There's a lot of value in this live stream. A lot that was said. We've been on for a minute. A lot was said throughout this live stream. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Social Media Currency says, great work. Hit the like button as you come in, guys. Again, make sure y'all hit the like button, fam. Likes is what, listen, I don't want you to hit the like button because I like seeing likes. When you hit the like button, you're telling YouTube, this guy's video need to be seen by everybody. He did a great job. I enjoyed this video. Spread his video in the algorithm so more people can get this work. That is what it means when you hit the like button. When you don't hit the like button, but you like my content, meaning you enjoy the show, but you just don't hit the like button, you're telling YouTube, I don't like his video. I don't think nobody should see it. It sucks. He did a horrible job. So even if you like my video, by you neglecting to hit the like button, you're sabotaging my platform and the performance of the video from reaching other new viewers. All right. So if you like the content, show love, show support, hit the like button, share the videos on Facebook, wherever you frequent, tell people on your job, like, yo, Ringo TV breaking down the case, and it is what it is. So I appreciate everybody coming through. If you support on the super chat, if you support on the Cash App, if you like to support on the Cash App, guys, if you appreciate my work, it's Cash App, $ Ringo TV Raw on Cash App, $ Ringo TV Raw, to be on the safe side so that you don't make no mistakes and send financial support to somebody else. My Cash App is in the description in this video. Under the description area is where you'll find it, right? But it's $ Ringo TV Raw. Yeah, so we're going to get up on out of here, guys. I'm going to download everything from her Instagram after this live and do some more investigative searches to find more information. And we're going to go live tomorrow again. And we're going to break this thing down even further. because this is a cover-up. We've seen these kind of cover-ups happen many times. We saw it with Shanquella Robinson. We saw it with the, Kanika Jenkins. We've seen it with the Stephen Twitch Boss case. Even the cover-up with rapper Takeoff. Even his situation is a cover-up. And there's many other deaths of women or men being killed. And we also got to talk about the topic of the other black guy that killed his 8 children. What the heck is going on, man? What is going on in this world with people being demon possessed? This man unalived 8 kids, bro. 7 or 8 kids, or 9. I'm not sure how many, man. What the heck is going on, bro? That is just sick. And he tried to unalive the wife or the girlfriend or whoever, but I think she's still alive. We got to talk about that too, man. It's a lot of stories to cover. Those of you that send information, just keep sending info, topics on different issues. We're going to cover all these different topics. So again, you guys have a blessed night. It is what it is. Appreciate everybody supporting shows. We trying to keep everything as professional with our commentary to break the things down. Some of you guys, when you heard this story, you already put the clues together. Some of y'all believe the fiance took her out. And if you're leaning towards the fiance took her out, I would agree with you. The fiance definitely took her out, in my opinion, or he had something to do with it. There's some foul play to this story. It was her birthday. She's 31. Luxury resort place. Recently got engaged. Publicly made the world know she's engaged. That does not sound like a woman who wants to unalive herself. So the narrative of her being found on a clothing line hanging, bro, somebody did that to her, man. Somebody did that to Ashlee, man. They took her out. And we're going to crack this case even further. So shout out to everybody that rock with the platform. Those of you that might be on the late night shift on the 9 to 5 grind, shout out to you. Shout out to all my truckers that are on the road. Y'all drive safe out there. Make sure you go to the rest stops, rest up. And, shout out to all the doormen, valet workers, all the security guards, the hotel workers, everybody that's up on the late night shift, all the Amazon workers, everybody that's in the warehouses, anybody doing any sort of 9 to 5 at these hours that might be just kind of chilling at the job, tuning into the content. We appreciate you tuning in and whatnot. And we'll catch you guys on the next episode. So y'all be safe. Ringo TV Reactions signing out. Stay blessed and be safe out there, ladies, because a lot of these guys, man, like I said, there was a lot of talk on social media where black men were being blamed. I'm trying not to go there with all of that goofy stuff because I'm really trying to just focus on the case and not get into all this black woman versus black men nonsense. That's just pure drama. I don't got time for that. I'm trying to focus primarily on the case between this man, whether he's white or black. That woman was murdered. She was murdered. Do you understand me? She was murdered. Ashlee was murdered. She did not take her life. I don't believe it. And neither should you. I'm out. Peace.